Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fame 5. Blockbuster Video is now proud to present the Franchisee Annual Marketing Expo. Let the show begin.
Come up to the Blockbuster Video Show. Step right this way.
Come up to the video show. Come up to the video show.
You've got an invitation
Come up to the video show.
to join a celebration.
Come up to the video show.
The Blockbuster Video Show is waiting to take you away.
Waiting to take you away. Come up to the video show. Come up to the video show.
Get everything you need.
Come up to the video show.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Come up to the video show.
The Blockbuster Video Show is going to take you away.
Going to take you away. Video show. The Blockbuster Video Show. Come up to the video show. Come
It's an invitation.
Come up to the video show. Come
Join the celebration.
Come up to the video show.
The Blockbuster Video Show
Is coming to take you away. Coming to take you away.
The Blockbuster Video Show
Is going to take you away. Going to take you away. Take you today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Jim Hilmer, Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer.
Thanks a lot. Good morning and thanks for coming. I hope you all got here relatively comfortably and quickly. There's nothing quite like starting a day with a kind of a hearty bus ride, right? Well, welcome to the Academy Plaza Theater. As you know, this is the home of Emmy, the award for excellence in television. As you all walked by the bus of the television greats, I hope you all got the feeling that you are part of something very special. We're here to make a very important point. We are an entertainment company, and that fact is at the heart of all of our marketing efforts. As a matter of fact, if you put this in the context of television, and you consider our very rapid growth, one could argue that Blockbuster is the fastest growing television network in the country. Neither NBC or CBS or CNN are growing at our rate. As you walk by the statue of Emmy and the busts of Milton Berle, Red Skelton, David Sarnoff, Danny Thomas, and others, I ask you to realize that together we are like them, a great big entertainment deal. Maybe someday the torn ticket will have a pedestal of its own. For the next hour, we'll be talking about our marketing plans and our role in the entertainment industry. I'm going to talk in rather broad conceptual terms about two key topics. First, I want to give you a progress report on Blockbuster video marketing. I made a bunch of promises at the Franchise Executive Seminar in April, and I want to tell you how we're doing relative to those promises. Second, I will discuss the evolution and how we're talking to the customer. We have evolved significantly over the past few years in how we talk to the customer, and I want to tell you the why. I want to tell you why we're making the changes we're making and where we're going. Following me, Brian Woods will take you through the specifics of our fourth quarter plans, as well as give you a good look at what we're planning for 1994. I'm thrilled to tell you that we'll finish the year with the most aggressive fourth quarter marketing plans ever. And 1994 will both be a continuation of the strong programs we've used this year and some major innovations we're just now creating. Following Brian, FL Chase will take you through his plans for field marketing. As you know, FL is the newest member of our team, joining us in late summer. Prior to joining Blockbuster, FL was Vice President for National Marketing for national convenience stores, and he also spent time as a general manager of several Coke bottlers. He's got a wealth of talent and is a hell of a good guy. He's going to make a big difference for everybody as he works with you and with our zones to create more impactful local programs. Okay, that's enough of the background. On with the show. I'd like to begin by taking you back to last April when I initially laid out the plans for Blockbuster marketing at the Franchise Executive Seminar. In that meeting, I said Blockbuster marketing had one simple goal: make Blockbuster video top of mind with the VCR and game-playing public, and have them think of us as a unique entertainment entity. This is a clear and simple goal, but it includes some very key parts worth stressing. First, top of mind. We must be right there in the forefront of everyone's brain. Our marketing efforts must ensure that Blockbuster and Blockbuster Fun are prominent in the minds of folks everywhere. Blockbuster must always be viewed as an option for some fun. When people are searching for the answer to, what are we going to do tonight? Or what is there to do? Or what are we going to do about the kids? Blockbuster must always be on the list, always on the entertainment menu. That is the primary mission of our marketing. Better integration of Blockbuster into the daily lives of people throughout the world. The second key element of our mission is conveying that Blockbuster is a unique entertainment entity. In everything we do, we must communicate that we are in the entertainment business. Parenthetically, that's why we're here today. And we are unique in the way we provide entertainment. There's nobody like us. And we must work each day to communicate this message loudly and clearly. In April, I said we would accomplish our goal by concentrating on 5 key fronts. And I would like to take you through each of those fronts right now. First, I said we would launch a new television campaign, and we have very successfully done that. On June 15th, in our very own television special, filmed from our own Charlotte Pavilion, with our own act, a guy named McCartney, we launched a new television campaign. The way we launched the campaign and the force we put behind it put us in the marketing class with the big boys and way beyond all of our video competitors. The commercials, plus the media plan, plus the star power, all work toward our goal of top-of-mind awareness as a unique entertainment entity. As you all know, the campaign is built around the selling idea of make it a Blockbuster night. This selling idea is our way of answering the question, what are we going to do tonight? This is our way of integrating Blockbuster into the day-to-day or night-to-night activities of folks everywhere. This selling idea brands a generic occasion with our name, and it makes this occasion very special. It makes it the best. And importantly, the theme line carries an important call to action. It says, go do it. Do it now. Top of mind, unique, and call to action in one simple line. It's a very powerful selling package. We launched this idea in true campaign form with 9 new commercials. In the past, we may have produced 1 or 2 commercials, but this time we launched big. We launched big because we wanted to make a huge impact. This campaign puts us in the ranks of today's premier marketers, folks like Coke and Disney. Our core selling idea is every bit as strong as the historic "You Deserve a Break Today," which built McDonald's, Or come to Marlboro Country, which has built that brand around the world for the last 35 years. Or just Do It, which is taking Nike to new levels in sports marketing. Okay, enough about the commercials. I'm going to show them to you a little later and talk a little more about them in a minute, but I just want to make the point that we delivered on item number 1 of our promise to you in April. In April, point number 2 was that we would change our media plans to create more impact, and we have also done that. First, we essentially eliminated newspaper from our plans. Then we increased our spending in television, and particularly in network television. We almost tripled our spending in network television in 1993, increasing our investment in network from $6.7 million to $18.6 million. Next, we changed the way we spent the money. Previously, we had a goal of being on the air at low levels every week. Unfortunately, this didn't generate much impact. Most people missed our messages. We changed our plans to spend more money and to do it over fewer weeks. This generated significantly greater impact than our previous efforts. Let me give you a few specifics. Last year, we ran fewer than 100 total rating points, targeted rating points for 18 weeks. This year, we ran fewer than 100 for only 11 weeks. Last year, we ran more than 100 points for 19 weeks, and this year we ran more than 100 for 30 weeks. And this year, during peak seasonality, we ran 6 weeks at more than 250 points. Last year, we ran no weeks at these levels. The result of all this was greater advertising impact. Combining new commercials with more impactful media made a big impression. It went back to the basics, it built our top-of-mind awareness, and got people in our stores. The business began to improve soon after we made these changes. Point 3 on our plan was to do less. You know the old saying, less is more, and often that's true. From my perspective, previously we tried to do too many things in the store with the result that we did not really do with impact everything we were attempting. Too much generated far too little. So one thing I said in April and I was determined to do was to do less, but make a huge deal out of everything we did. At that time, some of you questioned the wisdom of this, but let me show you how it turned out. Here's actual footage from a store during the initiation of our Spring-Summer Do Less program. Notice particularly how our customer has time to thoughtfully consider an offer, and our CSR can patiently deal with each customer.
Hi there.
Hello. Oh, this is a great movie. You're really going to love this one. Is that going to do it for you today?
What else do you have?
Well, we got lots of things. Let's see. There's the bonus box. Rent one more video and you receive a free bonus box. We call it a bonus box because it's packed with a bunch of bonuses, a boatload of super snacks, and all sorts of serious money-saving coupons. There's Hawaiian Punch, Fingos Triples, Lever 2000, Hidden Valley Original Ranch Party Dip, Crunch and Munch, New Wishbone Santa Fe Southwestern Salad Dressing, Planter Salted Peanuts, Keebler Chocolate Graham Selects, Keebler Graham and Chocolate Cream Cracker Packs, Golden Grams, the Honey Graham Cereal, Rainbow Bubblegum, and all sorts of amazing money-saving coupons for you and your family to enjoy for months to come. One per family while supply lasts. Actual products and offers may vary. There's also this very exciting super-duper Hot Picks promotion. Every time you rent a video here at Blockbuster Video, we will give you a free Blockbuster Video CBS Hot Picks tape that you can watch at home. It's your 10-minute monthly entertainment guide, your ticket to the hottest movie previews, best TV shows, and the latest music videos. Here's your grand prize entry ticket. Watch Hot Picks hosted by CBS's Mark McEwen and look for the number that flashes on the screen on your Hot Picks grand prize entry ticket and return it to Blockbuster. The winner will be announced on the 26th. Just watch CBS's Northern Exposure, which I think is a great, super tremendous show. You could win $10,000. That's 10 big ones. 10,000 smackers, 10,000 clams. We're talking major dough here, serious cash. Wow! Plus, you could win 100 other stupendous prizes from Philips Electronics, like an amazing Philips Electronics CDI player, which can do so many fantastic things I couldn't even begin to tell you all about it. It's really simple. See, all you do is you take home your Hot Picks tape, you watch it, you find the secret number on the Hot Picks video, you fill out the ticket, you slip it into the slot on the Hot Picks video cover, return the ticket and the video to the Blockbuster store, and you'll be eligible to win the $10,000. Or you can call Philips 1-800 number and answer the trivia question to win the other fabulous prizes.
Great. Well,
I also noticed that you picked up a kids' movie, so I imagine you must have kids. Kiddies, children, babes, brats, bambinos, we want small fries, youths, tots, juveniles, papooses, rugrats. You should really get them a video game because kids love video games. And we have a great selection, probably the biggest selection in the whole free world. And if you rent any game from our tremendous selection, we'll give you absolutely free, and when I say free, I mean free, Team Blockbuster trading cards with all sorts of cool information and tips on how to play these games. Rent a game, you get a card, you can collect all 50 of them, collect them, trade them with your friends. Look, they're really cool looking, see? Right now, we've got a special program for video games called Try It, Buy It. When you rent a game for 3 evenings, and if you like it and you want to buy it, you just bring it back and we'll give you a new copy, and then we'll give you $4 off the price of the new game. Not the old one that you rented, because that's the one that you're going to get back to us. But there is no obligation here whatsoever. Just because you try it doesn't mean that you have to buy it. But you never never know. You may want to buy it after you first try. See, you try it, and then you buy it, and then you save $4. Pretty clever, huh?
Yeah, but
And every kid loves Aladdin, so you gotta pre-purchase a copy for your home library. Blockbuster has a great deal, a Blockbuster deal even. You can get Aladdin plus 8 free rentals, a $48 value for only $24.95. You pre-order Aladdin today. It won't be in until September 28th, but it is a good idea to reserve your copy today because this is the greatest entertainment package of the year, and soon copies of Aladdin will be hard to get your hands on. A hot commodity probably will be virtually impossible to find if you don't order it right now. Seize the day. Don't put off till tomorrow. Something you can do today. Strike while that iron is hot.
well, I think I'll just.
Oh, and don't forget, we've got the incredible new Magic Johnson Super Slam Dunk video game for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Low down prices on great Western movies. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, my personal favorite. This is the one where they're back in time for the newest movie adventure. Boy, these reptiles really run roughshod over the ruffians, rustles, and robbers. And it's on sale for just $19.95. That's a savings of $5 off the $24.95 suggested retail price. You never pay suggested retail price here at Blockbuster. Confidentially, the suggested retail price is just a chip. And nobody, no one, no man, no woman, no child, or retail entertainment outlet can beat these prices. This is our PVT sale. That's short for previously viewed tape sale, where the movies have been seen before, but not at such incredibly low prices like these. And all these fine tapes come with a 30-day guarantee. This PVT sale is the entertainment sale of the summer, maybe even the sale of the year, the decade, the century, the eon.
Well, I just.
If you enjoyed Last Action Hero, check out these great videos. If you enjoyed Sleepless in Seattle, check out these great videos. If you enjoyed In the Line of Fire, check out these great videos. If you enjoyed The Firm, check out these great videos. And if you enjoyed Dennis the Menace, check out these great videos. And if you really want to make it a Blockbuster night, and don't we all, you will rent 3 or more videos and get a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi and a bag of Blockbuster popcorn for just 99 cents. Really, just 99 cents. You must be thinking, this has got to be my lucky day. Which brings me to the Take One bonus card. See, if you get your bonus card punched 6 times, you get a free video rental. Just present your card at the time of checkout, and it will be punched once for each video you rent. Not really punched, of course. We don't believe in using violence of any sort in any of our promotions. We just take this little thing and poke a hole in it. Really. See your bonus card for details. At participating Blockbuster locations only. Void where prohibited. While supplies last. Offer not valid with any other offers. Must be 21 or over to participate. Badges, won, butts, and marmosets not eligible. No purchase necessary. Do you have any questions, queries, quotes, qualms, quips, or quarrels? Videos are due back by Friday midnight. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Take it easy. See you soon. Farewell. Make it a Blockbuster night. So long. Adios. Arrivederci. Or do. Aloha. Hasta luego. Ciao. Sayonara.
Thank you. The sad thing is that that's not much of an exaggeration, is it? Okay. So we didn't quite get the less is more right, did we? But we sent mixed messages, but we're determined to do less and not screw you up so much and not give you so much to work with. And so we didn't get this point right, but we're going to get it right the next time. And we're going to go back to less is more, and we'll probably get closer than this in any case. Okay. I would like, however, to point out in that sea of things 2 Blockbuster promotions which we did do and which had great impact for us. The first was the bonus box. This promotion rewarded our customers with the largest sampling program in history anywhere, and our customers rewarded us with increased transactions. It's the only promotion we have ever seen which has increased tapes per transaction and moved people to 3 or more tapes. George Johnson told me his mother got 2 bonus boxes, which means she rented 3 or more tapes on 2 separate occasions, and she had to go in a wheelchair. So this was a big, powerful thing. We just completed another big promotion with Pizza Hut's Bigfoot Pizza. Here's the deal there. We invested $250,000. In return, we got over $10 million of free media as part of Pizza Hut's Bigfoot media plan. We project that over 300,000 coupons will be redeemed, and we'll get 20,000 new members from this promotion alone. Importantly, all of this activity with Pizza Hut has happened since Labor Day, a period during which we have traditionally had trouble generating any action in the stores at all. Point number 4 on the plan I detailed in April was that we must focus on the fact that we are in the entertainment business. We're not in the fast food business, we're not retailers, and that we must richly mine our relationships in this industry and convey to the public that we are an entertainment insider. People everywhere, and our customers in particular, are fascinated by the inner workings of Hollywood and the big names and personalities. We can greatly enhance the allure and mystique of Blockbuster by conveying that we are an insider in all of this and that we are of this world. For you more hard-bitten types, let me just say that allure and mystique leads to traffic and transactions. Over the past few months, we've sent the entertainment insider message loudly, clearly, and in uniquely our way. We have presented Cindy Crawford, Paul McCartney, Rod Stewart, and Magic Johnson to the American people as part of the Blockbuster family. In this context, Paul and Rod and Magic and Cindy have all helped us generate the Blockbuster allure. and the Blockbuster mystique and resulting curiosity, which will help us stay on top and ahead of our competition. None of our competitors can match us on this front, and we're going to do more of this in 1994. Point number 5 in April was that we must evolve the designs of our stores, and I'm happy to report that we are on track with this initiative. As you know, we have designed new game centers for our stores called Game Zones, and our results with those have been very strong. We're rolling Game Zones into additional stores right now. We will also begin testing a new, improved video store design very shortly. This design is geared to making our stores warmer, more fun to shop, and importantly, more helpful to our customer in finding a great movie or game. Okay, so what's all this mean? First, I think it means that we're doing what we said we would do. You all can count on us, and you can count on our team. A new campaign, improved media plans, signaling that we are an entertainment insider, new store designs, and less is more. 4 out of 5 ain't bad. I'm pleased and proud of our progress, and I hope you share my enthusiasm. But how are the results? Good, very good. First, lots of people are talking about us. I've heard people talking about our commercials in grocery stores, on airplanes, and on Madison Avenue. And here in Hollywood, people have asked if there will be a sequel to The Elevator Spot. Advertising Age recently wrote an article on the evolution of women's roles in commercials, and our elevator spot was cited as leading edge. And others have said that one spot or another fits them to a T. The key point is that this word-of-mouth discussion strongly suggests we're accomplishing our goal of making Blockbuster top of mind. Okay, word of mouth is good, but what else? Probably most important, the comps are good. The comps are very strong. Let's take a look. The numbers you see compare our total system comp numbers for domestic home video for the last 2 years on a January through June and July through September basis. As you know, we changed most of our marketing with the launch of our new campaign on June 15th, and the July to September numbers reflect that change. As you can see, the January through June periods for the past 2 years were very comparable, up about 5%. Looking at the July to September period, however, we can see a huge difference. Last year we were down, and this year, since our marketing improvements, we're up a very solid 16%. The biggest number on the page. Significantly greater than the January to June periods and significantly better than last July to September. It's important to stress that what we're doing is not marketing alone. What we are seeing is good titles in both video and games, great depth of purchase, and very strong marketing driving people to the store. It's a combination of all these factors. When all the elements come together we generate huge power. This summer, Wayne asked me how much of the growth I thought was coming from the new advertising. In answering, I wanted to be thoughtful and accurate and, most importantly, be smart. And I think you can all understand why I'd want to be smart in front of Wayne. And okay, so we're actually on the telephone. And so I thought for a minute, and then I gave him a very thoughtful answer. Certainly not all the growth comes from marketing, just about 87.5%. Well, it's nowhere near 87.5%, but it's making a real difference. And I want to give the credit where the credit is due. The credit for all the marketing improvements really belong to my team. I've worked for a long time with some of the biggest names in consumer marketing, and I'll stack my team up against anybody's. No joke. They're smart, they're fun, they got lots of ideas, and they're dedicated to doing programs that work. And let me give you a little run through. Michelle Wilkinson has done a great job of helping FL and me to understand the many moving parts of local store marketing and all the realities of how it works at Blockbuster. This is leading to better plans for everybody. Don Simons has done a superb job on the promotion front. He deserves the bulk of the credit for the bonus box, which I told him, by the way, would absolutely not work, and we shouldn't do it, and he insisted, so he's right, I'm wrong. And the Bigfoot promotions previously discussed. David Minter has done a first-class job of leading our research efforts. And as I will stress later, those research efforts have become the backbone of everything we're doing. Karen Shriver has risen to new heights as she has led the development of the design of the Game Zone and the new video store prototype, which you'll see in a little bit. Ted Innes may be the clearest and most objective thinking member of the team. I rely on him very broadly, and you'll see more of him in the future. Brian Woods has done a fantastic job leading the marketing show on a national basis, and he will show his wares in a minute. And finally, F.L. Chase, the newest member of our team, brings a wealth of experience, great dedication, and someone who's going to make a big difference for all of us. I'd like you all to give him a big round of applause. I also want to say a special thanks to two guys who've been a huge help to me and work as partners with me, and that's Bob Guerin and Jerry Weber. I came here not knowing much about this business, and the three of us have worked very closely, and I'm terribly grateful for all their help and encouragement and keeping me from falling in any big dark holes. I want to talk a little bit now about why we're having the success that I think we're having. It's really based on two key fundamentals, and these are real important, and I want to stress these. We're getting smarter about the customer, and based on that, we're executing better. Getting smarter, executing better, blocking and tackling. That's what it is. And I want to talk about these 2 points so you know the whys and wheres of where we're going. I mean, we've gone through a number of different positionings, and I want you to understand where we are now and why. We're setting a new course, and we're going to stick to it. The key to all this is that our course is based on research and learning. Over the past 6 months, we've completed or are near completion on 4 very significant research studies. These studies have provided the factual backdrop for many of our recent marketing improvements. The first study focused on customer service and our customers' evaluation of our stores and their shopping experience. This was conducted by the Gallup organization. Next, we conducted very comprehensive focus group research on our customers, and we did this twice. First, we did it to provide a background for the development of new national advertising, and then we did it to evaluate the effectiveness of that advertising. We used a very talented man by the name of John Govro to do this work. We're now in the final stages of a segmentation study, which will help us to better understand our different customer segments and to understand them on an attitudinal basis versus just a demographic basis. Finally, we are conducting our first database research to help us understand which type of customer is about to become inactive and to develop a plan for turning him or her around. These last 2 studies are being conducted by Merritt's of St. Louis. I've mentioned the names of our research companies to make a key point. From Gallup to John Govro to Merritt's, we're bringing some of the finest minds in the business to our business and getting them to think about our problems and opportunities, and we are insisting that they challenge us to get us better and to make us smarter and to take us to new levels. It's money well spent. Very quickly now, I'd like to highlight some of our learnings and show you how those learnings have affected 2 elements of our marketing, advertising and store design. Let me start with advertising. From both the customer service and focus group research, we've learned that many of our customers find our stores to be a bit sterile and cold. They're big, yes, they're big and well-stocked, but on the business-like and chilly side. People have also told us that the store itself is really only the means to the end. It's not the end in itself. They rent movies or games for the at-home experience and the sharing with others who are important to them, and not for the store experience. A great store experience increases the odds of a great time at home. Customers were also very critical of our previous selling idea. All the hits, all the time, bring the good times home. They said several things. First, you don't have all the hits all the time, so don't tell me you do. And if you want credibility with me, tell me the truth. Second, they told us there was nothing proprietary about Bring the Good Times Home. Any video store in the world can do this. Okay. So we built our new campaign in a way which would address all of these factors: cold and chilly, store as a means to an end, home as an end benefit, and the need for a proprietary selling proposition. First, Bernstein Rain developed a selling idea: make it a blockbuster night. which addressed these key issues. It establishes a Blockbuster night as a great night, a standard, and it focuses the message on the at-home experience. The line is obviously proprietary because only Blockbuster can give you a Blockbuster night, and it is all stated in a call-to-action way. Go do it. Make it a Blockbuster night. Once a selling idea was developed, we began to focus on situations. Situations where Blockbuster could be the hero. First, we took our advertising home. We took the primary drama out of the store and based it at home, and we did this because customers told us to. To deal with our cold and impersonal impression, we created warm human situations which people could relate to, and we populated these situations with very human characters, folks like all of us, people our customers can relate to. And with that, I'd like to run the campaign we've been running since June.
I didn't think you'd show.
You know why I'm here.
Bring it on.
Magic Johnson's Super Slam Dunk Basketball for Super Nintendo. Now you can rent it at Blockbuster.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Take him down, yo! Yeah, like taking candy from a baby.
What? 2 out of 3, little man.
For the best in video games, make it a Blockbuster night.
Are you ready?
They say it's a jungle out there. I say, whoop, you got kids? It's a jungle in here. So I bring home a stack of these when things get a little wild. Movies! You want to tame the savage beast? Make it a Blockbuster night.
Okay, let's see. Inside box number 1, ooh, good scare. Box number 2, lots of laughs. Box number 3, little romance. And they got thousands. So open any box. Make it a Blockbuster night.
Every kind of takeout has its own box. Chinese. Pizza? Fun. Nobody has more fun than Blockbuster, so if you want great takeout without the calories, make it a Blockbuster night.
I'll see you later. Bye.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I live here, remember?
Yeah, I thought you were working late.
Gave myself the night off.
We'll go out. I'll change.
Let's stay home. I'll change.
Only Blockbuster has so many movies, so many ways to make your night off a Blockbuster night.
Did I hear the phone?
Phone?
So pick up a movie from Blockbuster and make it a Blockbuster night.
Thanks.
One of those days, huh?
Yeah, all I want to do is take my shoes off, sit on my couch, and watch a movie.
Only Blockbuster has so many movies, so many ways to turn one of those days into a Blockbuster night.
Your movie's My Rocky Road.
I'll take a rain check.
Last chance for dessert.
I'll owe you one.
So pick up a movie from Blockbuster and make it a Blockbuster night.
What do you think? Regular people, at-home situations we can all identify with, humor, simple jokes, all geared to making us top of mind and integrating Blockbuster into the lives and entertainment menus of people everywhere. The campaign is working very hard for all of us, but I don't want you to take my word for it. Let me show you some tape from recent focus groups where our customers are talking about our advertising in their own words.
Blockbuster has very 90s commercials. They're very representative of the 90s. The working, busy schedule, you have very limited time and you want to use it to your advantage.
My impression of them is that they are the leader in the industry, that they don't really have to worry about tooting their own horn. They're worried more about getting people back into the store, not getting them acquainted with the store.
Yeah, I can identify with that. My wife is, she's a freelancer right now, and she's working a lot of hours. She's usually coming in after me, so for us, it was just like, you know, it was my wife and I on that commercial, basically, you know.
That was my household.
Instead of make it a video night, because you could get videos anywhere, well, you're going to make it a Blockbuster night. You're not going to just have a regular video night. It's going to be a Blockbuster night.
You're not just watching a movie for an hour and a half. You're going to a video store. It's like a whole experience.
For me, going to Blockbuster and watching it at home, that's an outing. That's the evening.
I mean, I personally
like them, because I mean, I feel like my life is that hectic, you know, like that lady's running in on the elevator and just all she wants to do is, this is gonna be her night alone, and that guy, you know, thinks it's gonna be so suave and have her up, and she gets him with the ice cream.
I know it's a Blockbuster commercial. It's gonna be entertaining. I might not like them all.
We go to Blockbuster to rent a video to bring home. We don't go there to admire what beautiful aisles or how clean the carpet is or how nice the people are behind the counter. All that's great, don't get me wrong. But we go there to take something out.
It says no matter who you are, you're entitled to some night off. And, you know, a movie may be the way to get it.
The end result is making it an event, making it a Blockbuster night, which they've accomplished in their commercial because they show the woman all curled up and comfortable with her ice cream, and you look at that and you go, oh God, that just looks great. That's what I want to do. It makes me want to go rent a movie.
Oh. The most important thing in advertising is for people to truly understand your advertising, know what you're talking about, and relate to it in a meaningful way. It's not enough to be catchy or merely attract attention. What these quotes indicate is that people get it, relate to it, and are motivated by our message. Shortly, Brian will show you our next new pool, and you'll see that there will be many Blockbuster nights and a few Blockbuster holidays ahead. Next, I'd like to talk a little bit about modifications in merchandising and store design, which again we are making based on extensive research. We were shocked to learn from the customer service research that almost 30% of our customers claimed that the last time they were in the store, they walked out empty-handed. That's right, 30%. So they went to the store, took the time, and they left empty-handed. When we looked into the numbers, we saw that many of these folks did not want to take additional time to find a second choice if their first choice was gone. Looking for a second choice was too much trouble, too much stuff to sort through. What this means is that our customers needed more help from us. They needed help finding and sorting through our many options. We simply had to do a better job of featuring and dramatizing our inventory. We had to make the shopping experience more involving for our customers, and the whole experience needed to be warmer. We began this process with the game section of the store because games are so hot, and we didn't want to miss any opportunities. Our goal had 3 elements. First, to segment games and set them apart for kids so they felt they had a home in our stores. Second, we needed to display games more dramatically. And finally, we needed to give our customers the opportunity to experience the games in the store. All that thinking led to the Game Zone, which we'll start rolling out over the next few months. This section of the store has been a huge success where it's been tested, resulting in game rental being up 29% versus control, and the associated video rental being up 6% versus control. And as you know, those controls are growing significantly. So these are big, big gains. There's really a very simple truth to all this. When we display our product better, it moves better. When we let customers experience the product, it moves better. And when we do the two together, it really moves. With this in hand, we began an evolutionary redesign of our whole video store. On the screen, you will see rough prototype drawings of our new store concepts. We are creating 6 major feature areas to bring major drama to library sections, like we have on the back wall. One reason the back wall moves so well is that it is better displayed than the rest of the store. And thus, we're going to build better displays and interest throughout the new stores. The other major improvement is that the new stores will have many more graphics and color as a key part of the design. We have done this to warm up the stores and give them more emotion and interest. Based on the success of our Game Zone prototype, I expect these new designs to generate very strong numbers. I mentioned briefly that we had just completed a major segmentation study of our customers to better understand their attitudes toward our stores. While we have not yet had a chance to use this learning in our marketing programs, I'd like to highlight the learning. Basically, we learned that among active shoppers, we have 6, not 1, but 6 basic customer segments. They range from the traditional Blockbuster families, which we all well understand, but only represent 20% of our customers, to a broad range of other groups. Each of these groups thinks about the Blockbuster experience somewhat differently. And to be most effective, we must take these differences into consideration in both advertising and promotion. And we will be doing that in subsequent pools and promotions. As I mentioned earlier, at the heart of all of our marketing improvements has been expanded research and learning. We have made a major investment in research, and this is going to continue. We're not done. Next year's investment will be greater than this year's investment. All our learning this year has come through the excellent thinking and leadership of David Minter. We all owe him a huge hand, and let's give him that. It has been a huge job, and he has done it wonderfully. Our investment in research is 3 times what it was last year, resulting in many more projects, and projects which are far more sophisticated. I have felt, however, with our growing research needs, both in video and corporately, that David needs some help. Importantly, he needs some help that I can't provide. To this end, I have decided, and David has magnanimously agreed, to bring in a new executive director of corporate research to provide leadership and help to David and his team. Coincidentally, a few months more before we decided to fill this position, the perfect candidate became available. Without further ado, I would like to introduce you to Blockbuster Entertainment's new executive research director. He is immediately recognizable. He founded a major corporation, which he later sold to an even more major corporation. He was a director of that very major corporation, and he has most recently run for significant political office. Throughout, numbers and trend analysis and commentary have been key to his success. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our new research director.
That's right. How y'all doing? That's right. You are whipped into a frenzy now. That ass kicked ass. That speech kicked ass. And that ass kicked ass. And I want to thank the air conditioning people for keeping it 48 degrees in here. This is not a thermal underwear convention. They lock the bathroom doors and freeze your ass. What's that about? I see women cuddling up like that. Now, I want to be top of the mind. Is that what you call it? Isn't that kind of like brainwashing? Well, whatever. I'm not going to meddle here. Top of the mind. That's right. Ross Perot for president. Now, are y'all warmed up? You've been up since 6 o'clock, haven't you? You couldn't give a damn, could you? You're thinking about what you're having for lunch, aren't you? You're not on the edge of your seat. I saw a lot of you nodding off during that speech there. Hell, half of you are asleep right now. Half of you are going, who the hell's that? He's got a funny nose. And I don't like it. Ain't that just sad? But my nose is warmer than yours, because I got a thing on top. Anyway, now, can we get real issues, folks? Now, I'm just a simple, ordinary guy from Texas. I got to where I got by working hard, using my head and my ears. I got big ears. Okay, you want to laugh? Call me a freak? Point at me? Go ahead. Now, don't take it serious. Take it easy there. Now, that's what made America great in the first place, right? Now, I was hoping we could talk about some facts, not the slick talk, the fool you heard from all the big shot fancy consultants. No offense. And jibber jabber, some Ivy League guys. Now, I got a lot of important things we need to talk about, and I think it's just a crime for all of us to sit on our tails here in Los Angeles while so much is going on we need to take care of. Do you catch what I'm saying here? Do you understand one word I'm saying? You want a fancy soundbite? My lips are moving, but nothing's coming out in. You think about renting a video or something, just take it easy for a second. You're not in a video store right now. You're here to listen. Okay. Now, we got charts. That's right. What a surprise. Now, everybody knows everything in the world there is to know about Blockbuster, right? You see what I mean? There it is. 1993 Blockbuster Research Report. That's in case you didn't know what was going on up here. That's for simple-minded people. There we go. Let's get rid of that one. Not too exciting. Now, we got one of the greatest companies in America, a real first-class, 5-star operation, but we're missing some enormous opportunities. Now, take a look at this. I think it's just fascinating to the point of absurdity that 28 to 30% of our customers walk out without renting or buying a video. Now, that's just sad. You see that? Now, that's the shoes walking out like that. And there they all walking in. That's out and that's in. A lot of you probably confused out there going, hey, Ross, which one's out, which one's in? Tell you the truth, I don't give a damn. It doesn't matter anyway. Now, they're not buying or renting a video, but look at this. Look at these Air Jordan shoes. They're gigantic. Couldn't you fit a copy of Roger Rabbit in that heel right there? They're stealing from you. That's it. They're taking your videos. Roger Rabbit there. Roger Rabbit there. That's 2 Roger Rabbits going right out. That's why they're not buying or renting. Wake up and smell the coffee. Okay. Now, that's a missed opportunity. That's like a guy who's sitting on a donkey looking for his ass. Now, let me tell you something. That's right. I said ass. It's not even noon. Okay, here we go. Now, it says chart, and I'm going to pick up one. The average family income of our customers is $52,500. So those people walking in stores, they got a lot of money, see? They're looking to spend it, and they're leaving empty-handed, except for the people shoplifting. That's another story. Now, it's a crying shame if we can't make a few bucks off them, but here they are, $52,500 gross income. Now, under Clinton, they're going to net about $18,500. Now, so that, going to go there. Well, I see we're in Republican country here. That's good. But they're taking my money, too, so I'm with y'all. Now, 55, that's your gross. Your net's 18.5. You can't afford a video, so leave them alone. Sell them little socks. They make a puppet show for themselves. You know, that's all. That's it. We got to sell socks. Sell cheap socks. Say, folks, you can't afford a video. Put a hand in each sock, make a little face, and that's it. And then have sex or something. I don't care. That's free. All right. Now, it's just sad. Now, folks, that's right, teleprompter man. You can keep going now. It's like taking candy from a baby. I don't know what I'm talking about now. I got off so far, I'll come back to you. That's the problem with ad-libbing. You come back to teleprompter, you know where the hell you are. And it's just sad. Now, 2/3 of the walkouts went in there initially to buy a new release. Now, we got more charts and more numbers. Now, here we are. 51% of the oh, I got to get close to that little thing. That's how you hear me? Okay. 51% of the excuse me, I got George Bush in my mouth. I don't know what's going on here. 51% of the customers look for a specific film. So the problem is, how do we convert the sale if we're out of what this poor fellow's looking for? Right? Now, I got an answer. If someone comes in and wants a newest hee-haw slapping comedy, can't find it, you got to show them something else. Something they'll like just as much. Now, I got an idea here. Ernest Goes to Camp. Now, that is a funny video. When Jim Varney falls down that toilet in that outhouse, you're going to pee your pants. I swear to God. That's big entertainment. So stock up with a lot of Ernest Goes to Camp, please. Lots of Ernest Goes to Camp, because that's hee-haw slapping funny. Now, that's right. We got a whole category called comedy. Now, 37% of our walkouts ask a CSR for help finding a movie. And now, CSR, for those who don't know, that's a customer service representative. We got to have a fancy name. Some kid after school, pay him $3 an hour, put a little bib on him, say he's a CSR. He's an employee, I'm sorry. Use all the fancy language you want. That's like a busboy calling himself a table maintenance personnel manager. I rest my case. You're humiliating the poor kid. The dad says, you got a job? Yeah, I'm a CSR. Dad slaps him across the head. Get the hell out of here. No more swearing. What's that, a commie organization? CSR. Go get yourself a job. J-O-B, you son of a bitch. Now, here we go. Well, now, they're leaving. They can't find a movie, and we'll just keep going. Now, just got to convince them there's a lot of other 5-star hilarious movies, you know, like no one else has got them. Come on, folks, we got to break the gridlock, because it's a little sad. There is a movie problem in this country. You understand what I'm saying? We don't have movies like Son of Flubber, where Frederick Moore floated that car up. Remember that? Or The Love Bug. How many people over the age of 30 here right now? You're trying to rent movies like The Crying Game about a woman with a penis. That ain't going to sell. I'm sorry. If you can't rent that, it's not your fault. I'm sorry, CEOs. They can't do it. It just is not entertaining. To me. I don't know about you fancy L.A. people. Now, last year we had more newfangled promotions and gimmicks than you could shake a stick at. That's right. Now, we ran Pepsi popcorn so much, we must have increased popcorn sales by upside down. There we go. 500% increased popcorn sales. Now, you call it Blockbuster popcorn. You know where we're buying from originally? Orville Redenbacher. That's right. Now, why do I want to make that weirdo rich? Him Him and that freaky son holding hands. What are they, cousins? Inbred cracker boys. Come on now. That Jimmy Carter lookalike, that freaky son of his, you know, they all inbred down there in Tennessee. Now, why are we making them reds? The hell with them. Who knows what they are? Where's the women in those commercials? Just him and that lookalike holding hands. It's just sad. Let them make a video. Put it with the crying game. That's right. One with a penis, man with a son, I don't know what's going on. I'm scared and frightened, and I'm going to move on. Now, I think the key here, folks, just keep it simple. We got to decide whether we're renting movies or running a circus. I think we're confusing the dead alive of our customers, throwing all sorts of goofy promotions at them. You understand what I'm saying here? Let's find out what works, keep it up. We got to weed out what's not working, cut all the waste. That's right. Now, let me get to a funny part here. Okay. Now, let's think about this for a moment, why our customers go across the street to another video store. We got over 10,000 videos, every one of our stores. Now, 10,000 videos. Now, folks, that's a little bit overkill. I'm sorry. 10,000 videos. Now, what about someone who's hopelessly indecisive? They come into your store, they're in there for like 72 days. They got the Wizard of Oz in their left hand, Apocalypse Now in their right hand. They don't know whether they want to go on the red. Sorry, I'll get to it, but it may take some time. They don't know if they want to go on the yellow brick road or up that canal and watch Marlon Brando with a bald head putting a sponge on it. You see? Now, you don't know that movie, so that doesn't work, but I'll continue. Ernest Goes to Camp. When he goes down that outhouse and his head gets stuck in that toilet bowl, you're going to rent videos, I swear to God. All right. Now, my research shows only 30% of our customers are active in any given month. And that's why the population of America is leveling off. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a little personal, ain't it? Is that Blockbuster guy? You got cameras in people's bedrooms. They're not active in this time of the month. That's just sad. Now, we got another chart here. Where's the other set? Whoop, I just hit myself in the chin. I passed out for a minute, thought it was all white light, but I'm back. Anyway, we got more fancy charts. These charts are really for the mentally impaired. Here we are now. Percentage of active customers a month, there they are. Now that's frightening. Look at that. 7 George Bushes gone fishing. Look at that. That man doesn't have video in there. He's gone fishing. Up here, you got a little creature. Can we see this little guy here? Is that a man or a woman? Another androgyny thing? What the hell is that? Got long hair? Got a little video thing over? Well, let's touch that part. Okay, now, I got a hunch that we're missing these customers. I got a hunch where they are, as a matter of fact. And I got another chart, too. They keep coming out faster than hot biscuits. Here we go. Percentage of our customers that would go to a competitor for better service. Look at those idiots. 53% are going to your competitors, and they don't got any videos. They got 2 videos. They're just getting schmoozed over there, that's all. Did you enjoy Problem Child? Have you seen Beethoven? Why don't you see it again? Because that's all we got in this little dinky store. But I'm schmoozing you. Here, let me give you a noogie on your head. There. Here's a little piece of candy. Let me slap your bottom. You all right now? Want me to change your shoes? Here's an odor eater. Get the hell out of here. Now, folks, we got to attack this, see? We can't let people in and let them out so easy. See, when people come in, you hire like a 300-400-pound guy hang out by the door, see? People try to get out. That giant circus freak there can't get out. Honey, let's leave. We can't. There's a giant man by the door. So hire giant people to stand by the door. It's called a captive audience. You understand me? They can't get out. Little barbed wire wouldn't hurt, but that's maybe next meeting. Okay. Now, our research shows selection is the most important factor where people get the videos. Location is second. Customer service is third. There it is, in case you didn't understand what I just said. Selection, location, customer service. Makes sense, don't it? But let's take a closer look at customer service. Speed that up, teleprompter man. Of the customers who didn't rate as a 10 on customer service, only 15% said that we care about them as a customer. Now, there's a Blockbuster stat for you. Think about it. 53% of our customers said they would go across the street for better service, and folks, we got more and more competitors who have good service, convenient locations, are beating us at customer service. And that's just sad. Now, why do you think we're in such deep voodoo in customer service? Well, listen to this. We did a survey, yet another survey. I think I got a card here. Well, I don't know what that means, but it's always fun to see that little broken ticket logo of yours. There it is. Some of these charts don't mean squat. I'm sorry. sometimes you get a little lost here and you just keep going. Now, we did a survey and 47% of our CSRs, that's customer service representatives, those pimply-faced kids with the dunce cap on, little bib, say the customer's always right. Well, what about the other 53%? Heck, I don't know what way you heard it, but I was taught the customer's right, and that's 100% of the time. Or maybe it's because only 33% of our CSRs are happy with their jobs. Those ungrateful little shits. I'm sorry. I used to dig ditches. I dig ditches and cow dung. This kid's in a nice air-conditioned store going that way to comedy. And he doesn't like his job. I rest my case. I'm glad those people aren't here right now. I get my ass kicked. Folks, we got to train our people better. We got to treat them right. Listen to what they have to say, and we can turn this ship around. Turn it around. We're the biggest in the world. Well, we can turn it really around. You certainly don't have to be a PhD to see that. Now look at our competition. Let's pray to God I got the right chart. There it is. There's the competition. All others. And there's us. See? There's the idiots, and there's the real smart people. I know how to kiss an ass's audience. Now, we're bigger than our next 300 competitors combined. See this? That's them. Kind of puny. I should be holding up the chart, but I'm not. Now, I think that's just staggering. We got over 3,000 stores, 30 million members, music companies, place to play putt-putt golf. We got big production companies, all sorts of high-tech stuff. Heck, we even got us a blimp. Now, that's overkill. I'm sorry. Folks, that's for Goodyear, not for Blockbuster. You folks don't need a blimp. Give me a 22, send it up, I'll take care of your blimp. Now, we're up against little mom-and-pop video stores, and we only have a 20% market share. Okay, that's a little early. All right, now, how do you like them apples? With all our resources and money, that's all we can muster. We got to do better than that, folks. It's high time we roll up our sleeves, focus on service, because that's the main reason people go to all those dinky stores. It's like we've got an H-bomb in our pocket, and they're using a slingshot. Okay, now, listen, I got a plan here. Here's what I want to talk about. A whole new concept, global expansion. Sorry, a little thing in there wanted to come up. You can't take time for that stuff. Now, we'll call it a Blockbuster trade-free zone. You see what I'm saying here? We've got all these stores. Here they are. Mexico, Chile, all over the world. First of all, we don't need those stores. Let's close them all right now. Because Japanese, they're not playing fair. We've got a video trade deficit. Now, how many times you seen Godzilla? 50, 100 times? How many times you think some Emperor Hirohito character has seen Ernest Goes to Camp? Because if they did, those little guys would be laughing so hard they wouldn't know what to do. They wouldn't make cars and beat the hell out of us over here, see? Makes sense, doesn't it? Now, you know that huge trade, keep going there, trade deficit we have with Japanese, like I just talked about, we can make that up with some rent one, get one free rental coupons. Let's use our whole arm. So I say we send the blimp over there and drop 1 million of them on them. That's right. Drop 1 million of those, 2 for 1s, right on the Japanese people. Now, just one other thing that I've been pushed for. You all know I'm kind of an expert in using the media and thinking this would be a big idea. Infomercials. That's right. Infomercials. We buy 30-minute blocks of network time. Folks would tune in. Of course, you know, we get a host. Maybe I'll be the host. Maybe we get Cher or that blonde woman with the crew cut. Who's that freak running around saying don't eat fat? She'd be good. You can't take your eyes off her. But, lady, grow your hair. Now, come on now. Sinead O'Connor is out of style. Let's put a hat on her or something. Why am I attacking her? I don't know. But sometimes these things go ways you don't expect. People love charts. Wow, maybe you could help me talk to our advertising guys in there. I've been working on them for a while. So far, I haven't had much luck. Now, if you've got any ideas on how we can improve this great company or this great country or of ours, or for that matter, give me a call at 1-800-HEY-ROSS, because I'd love to listen. As they said, I'm all ears. And, folks, I know I've said some tough things today, but I think you're doing a great job. I mean, everyone knows Blockbuster is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and we plan to keep that way. But you got to tinker in the hood a little if you want to run things right. That's right. Now, I can go on forever, but I want to bore you with all my rambling. I've always got a Larry King show to do tonight. By the way, doesn't he look like a frog when you think about it? He looks like a little frog coming out of that little turtleneck there. Remember, folks, you're the boss, and I'm Ross. Thank you very much. Thank you. There we go.
Great job.
Thank you very much. So I go sit there now? Or what do I do?
You can leave if you want.
I'll go get out of the makeup.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, for any of you entertainment insiders who didn't immediately recognize him, that's Dana Carvey. And Dana Carvey was starred in Wayne's World, and Wayne's World 2 is coming out in December. He's also been a cast member of Saturday Night Live, and he won an Emmy for his portrayal of George Bush and Ross Perot. So we're tickled to have him, and it added some fun. Well, I'm done with my overview, and what I want to say, he's a tough guy to follow, by the way. This is, I can hear snoring already out there. I'm sorry. Okay, I want to sum up, and now Brian's going to take you through all of our plans for the rest of the year and next year. We're on track with the initiatives, though, that I promised in April, and I think they're working in the marketplace. We understand our customers better. We've been led by research, and we're improving the design of our stores and all the messages that lead people to our stores. I think our marketing is working. I now want to turn the meeting over to Brian. He's done a superb job of leading our national marketing on a day-to-day basis. He's going to show you our fourth quarter marketing programs, which are the most aggressive we've ever had, and he'll take you through our 1994 plans. The 1994 plans couple our current strong efforts with major innovations. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Brian Woods.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Brian Woods, Vice President of National Marketing.
Thank you, Jim. Jim's right, that's a pretty tough act to follow. It's funny because we were talking with Dana yesterday, and he said that he's talked with Ross Perot a couple of times, and Ross Perot is, I guess, a pretty big fan of his, and he's fascinated. He was curious because Ross has a lot of money, and he was asking about Wayne, and said, Ross is a pretty down-to-earth guy, basically, and how's Wayne? I said, Wayne's a pretty down-to-earth guy too. The money doesn't affect him much. He gets out of bed every morning, has somebody put his pants on one leg at a time, just like the rest of us, and so it's a pretty good situation. But in any case, we're setting a new course for Blockbuster marketing. And I'm very happy to be able to show you exactly how we're planning to make 1994 a blockbuster year for you, our company, and our customers. It's important for all of us to remember that a blockbuster year is comprised of 365 blockbuster nights. And only Blockbuster is fully capable of filling each one of those nights with laughs, thrills, fun, and great home entertainment. And we know how to do it better than anyone else. And our continual pursuit of excellence is the only way to make every year a blockbuster year, one blockbuster night at a time. I think we'd all agree that 1993 has been a great year so far. But as Al Jolson said in the first talking motion picture, you ain't seen nothing yet. Because our marketing plan for 1994 begins with the fourth quarter of 1993. It's a very important time of year for all of us, and believe me, we've given it the consideration that it deserves. We've examined the statistics from previous years, we've talked to our customers, and we've listened to your input. And with all this information, we've developed a plan that is bar none the best we've ever had. It consists of 6 key initiatives, or as I like to refer to them, 6 ways to win business and impress your boss. Number 1 is sophisticated and impactful in-store merchandising. Number 2, a blockbuster classic for the holidays. Number 3, a premium for all our valued rental customers. 4, aggressive offers on 14 lead titles. Number 5, brand new creative for newspaper, direct mail, radio, and television. And finally, the most aggressive media campaign for network and direct mail that we've ever initiated by this company. Let's start with in-store merchandising and discuss how our customers will get the message loud and clear when they walk through our doors. We want them to make it a blockbuster holiday. As Jim discussed earlier, we've had a great deal of success when it comes to moving product when we make an extra effort to create a special section for it in our stores, such as the much talked about Game Zone. Well, by applying that learning, we intend to do the same thing with our sell-through product in the fourth quarter. We're creating a new holiday gift center that puts customers in the right mood to purchase, as well as making it easy for them to do one-stop holiday gift shopping. The area is clearly designated with 7-foot columns at its entrance, special banners, and a sales tower graphics that are going to carry through the rest of our holiday campaign. We'll also have special end caps, and on one of those end caps will be the second component of our holiday plan, the newest Blockbuster classic, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. This season, we'll introduce this wonderful holiday story through our stores as the latest Blockbuster classic. And the best part is that A Christmas Carol will have a price point of only $4.95. The third component of our fourth quarter plan has benefits not only for the holidays, but extend through 1994. We wanted to identify a premium that would accomplish several objectives. First, reward our good rental customers at a time of year when sell-through gets all the attention. Second, tie in closely with the products that we carry. And finally, act as an in-home reminder that Blockbuster is the best source for all your home entertainment needs. But instead of guessing what the premium should be, we asked our customers in promotional focus groups conducted this summer. And somewhat to our surprise, the number one choice was an item we've actually had some experience with. So this holiday season, we'll be offering our own Blockbuster's Best Movies calendar for 1994. This beautifully produced calendar will be a popular item not only with your customers, not only because of the great movies it depicts, but also because of the great offers that it contains. The calendar features 12 great titles from Columbia Pictures and provides added value by offering customers coupons good only on library titles throughout 1994. It's a great way to remind customers to make it a Blockbuster night 365 days a year. Each year, the fourth quarter is the one time that Blockbuster is in direct head-to-head competition with mass merchants. And this year, we are more prepared than ever for that challenge. And it's the fourth quarter of our holiday plan that takes care of that. This year, we'll promote 14 major new sell-through titles with a special holiday offer of 2 free rentals with the purchase of any one. In doing this, we'll be taking on the mass merchants on their own turf. The 14 lead titles, supported by the 2 free rental offer, will give our customers something they can't get anywhere else. Not Kmart, Target, Walmart, or any other mass merchant. We can say, make it a Blockbuster holiday and do it at a very competitive price. Which brings us to the question of how we're going to let the public in on all this great stuff that we have going on in our stores. Funny you should ask, because the answer lies within the final 2 points of our fourth quarter plan, creative and media. Well, our plan begins simply but strategically with a 2-page newspaper spread on Thanksgiving Day, featuring only the 14 titles we discussed earlier. These are the titles that the mass merchant will attempt to use as loss leaders. But by advertising our unique ability to offer 2 free rentals, which is a $6 value to the consumer, we'll send a message that Blockbuster is the best place to find hot titles at competitive prices. Next, you've told us your concerns regarding the use of freestanding inserts and your desire to rise above the traditional holiday newspaper clutter, and we've listened. We've also used our research to provide us with some interesting statistics. That's easy to say. For instance, research tells us that 80% of Blockbuster sell-through business comes from our current rental customers. So as a result of this research and your input, we've determined it's time for the freestanding insert to evolve into what will be a far more effective marketing tool. With that, I would like to present Blockbuster's Holiday Gift Guide. This 16-page holiday guide is 4-color, high quality, and beautifully designed. We've eliminated the clutter of the last 2 years' freestanding inserts through a new and upscale design and by reducing the number of titles to just over 100. Additionally, we'll dramatically enhance the creative value and media efficiency of the guide by direct mailing it to only the homes of active Blockbuster customers, as well as distributing it in our stores. Altogether, we'll be producing over 30 million Blockbuster gift guides, which leads us to the final, but certainly most visible part of our fourth quarter plan, which is television. Drawing upon the research and the creative learning that Jim referred to earlier, our approach to holiday television is the most believable, personable, and sophisticated in our history. At the same time, they're designed to effectively communicate 2 very specific messages to our customers. First, the Holiday Gift Center at Blockbuster is an ideal place to find gifts for everyone on your list. And second, Renting a movie from Blockbuster is a great way to give yourself a break and unwind from your hectic holiday schedule. The first spot presents our gift center in the words of a typical Christmas shopper who comes to Blockbuster for the perfect gift for everyone on her Christmas list.
Wouldn't it be great if you could get everybody's Christmas gift at the same place? Maybe you can. I'll let you in on a little secret. The Holiday Gift Center at Blockbuster. After all, everybody has a favorite movie. And who has more favorites than Blockbuster? Besides having more movies to rent, they also have more movies to give. Oh, plus they have all kinds of video games for the kids. So take care of everybody on your list. Make it a Blockbuster holiday.
In this next spot, you'll see a similar scenario. In fact, viewers at home may swear it's the same commercial. The only difference to the viewer is that this time our shopper finds 3 specific titles from Warner Brothers. The only difference to us is that Warner Brothers has agreed to treat this commercial as a fully reimbursable co-op spot.
Wouldn't it be great if you could get everybody's Christmas gift at the same place? Maybe you can. I'll let you in on a little secret. The Holiday Gift Center at Blockbuster. Besides having more movies to rent, they also have more movies to give. Movies from all the big studios like Warner Brothers. Bodyguard for your friends. Dennis the Menace for your kids. And Free Willy for everyone in between. So take care of everybody on your list. Make it a Blockbuster holiday.
Now that's not a bad way to spend co-op. Now, we haven't forgotten that many of you plan to sell video games this fourth quarter, and you need a vehicle to use your game co-op. Well, our shopper hasn't forgotten either. Let's take a look at this 15-second version that can be run separately or hooked up with a video game trailer.
Ever feel like finding video games is harder than playing them? Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. The Holiday Gift Center at Blockbuster. They've got great games at great prices. Then just ask your kids for lessons. So take care of everybody on your list. Make it a Blockbuster holiday.
So obviously, Blockbuster's a great place to do your Christmas shopping. But that's not all. It's also a great way to escape from the incredible stress of Christmas. We've all been there. A day at the mall seems like an eternity. Around, walking, buying, until all you want to do is get horizontal on your couch and maybe watch a movie. Well, the couch is exactly where we find this next guy after his day at the mall.
We were walking in circles. I'm still dizzy. I never want to see a mall again, ever. I just want to stay here and watch a movie.
Take a holiday from shopping. Make it a Blockbuster night.
Now that is a universal experience that we can all identify with. And it can be tagged with a movie trailer, or it can be used as a standalone just the way it is. Now I want to talk to you about something that's near and dear to my heart, the Christmas light bulb mystery. You know what I mean. Every year, you get them out of the box in the basement where you had them neatly packed. And every year, they're half burned out and they've managed to tie themselves into a knot. And you wonder, like in this next spot, why you ever bothered to take them down in the first place?
These were fine last year.
Bowl, please.
How can they burn out in a box in the basement?
Bowl, please.
Once these are up, it's time for a movie.
So why did we take them down?
Because it was June.
Want to lighten up the holidays? Make it a Blockbuster night.
Now finally, here's a very special message that cannot be tagged. It belongs just to us. It's kind of a Christmas card to everyone out there who was ever a kid. Who doesn't remember that magical night before Christmas? The air is alive with anticipation, and it's time for all good kids to be in bed. The smart ones have hedged their bets with some cookies and milk for the big guy. Well, it's the electronic age now, and maybe Santa already gets enough to eat. So the really smart kids get him something he really could use. a fun little break in his very tough schedule. So here's our 30-second Christmas card, a very special twist on that most special of all nights, the magical night before Christmas.
What if he's hungry? He won't be hungry. Every other kid in the world's gonna feed him. Okay.
May your season be magical. Make it a Blockbuster holiday.
I want to thank all the fine people at Bernstein Rain for that terrific Christmas pool. Let's give them a separate round of applause. I think you'll agree that all of these commercials are going to work very well to both touch our customers with stories they can identify with while driving home the proposition to make it a Blockbuster holiday. And now the last part of our Christmas equation, media. None of these new commercials would do us any good if people didn't see them, and see them often. So beginning Thanksgiving week and continuing through the end of the year, in the average market, we will run 1,000 target rating points of television. That's nearly 70% higher than we have ever run during this period before. Talk about, wow, what a difference. So here you have it. But before we move on to 1994, let's recap the high points of the fourth quarter of '93. First, impactful in-store merchandising with a holiday gift center. Second, a new Blockbuster classic, A Christmas Carol. Blockbuster's Best Movies calendar for 1994. Aggressive pricing on 14 lead titles to compete with the mass merchant. New creative for television and direct mail gift guides, encouraging customers to make it a Blockbuster holiday. And finally, the most aggressive network television and direct mail media plan in our history. This wraps up a dynamic package that will surely make it a Blockbuster holiday. So the holidays are behind us now, and we only have two questions burning on our minds. First, how will we ever be able to follow such an incredible holiday marketing plan? And second, how will we ever lose the incredible amount of weight that we gained during the holidays? Well, never fear, because we have the answer to both of those questions in just 2 words: Cindy Crawford.
Hi, everybody. I just want to say, first of all, it's not fair to have me following and act like Jim. I know he's kept you all entertained all morning, so I'll try to be brief. Thanks, Brian, and hello, Blockbuster. It's great to be back at Fame and to see all of you again. I appreciate your part in making my first video the #1 fitness video in America. That was very exciting for me. And now I'm back with my second video, The Next Challenge. And I'm also glad to be back as my part in Blockbuster, which is a spokesperson for Blockbuster Video. Blockbuster and I will be advertising Blockbuster and my new video starting next month and continuing through the end of January. As you know, January is Fitness Month and the time when most workout videos are sold. And it's pretty obvious why. First, there's Thanksgiving, when, of course, you eat. And then a few parties, and of course you eat, and holiday treats, cookies, and whatever your grandmother makes. And next thing you know, you are not fitting anything. So, Blockbuster and I propose a fix for that holiday expansion. Let's take a moment and watch. It all starts around Thanksgiving, and it lasts until New Year's. A little stuffing? Okay. Turkey? Sure. A little fudge? Why not? Pretty soon, nothing fits. So here's a great way to get back into shape. Go to Blockbuster. Besides movies to rent, they've got great videos to help you work out the holidays, including a new one I can personally recommend. So exercise your New Year's resolution. I'm gonna get started myself right after this movie. Make it a Blockbuster night. Thanks, Brian, and everyone who worked on that. It was nice for people, I think, to see me as a real person, which is how I'm seen in the both spots I've done for you, and I think that's appropriate. Together, hopefully, we'll help a lot of our customers get 94 off to a good start. But for now, I want to wish all of you a blockbuster year for 94, and I'm sure it'll be the best year ever. Thank you.
Thank you, Cindy. I certainly can't think of a better way to start off my new year. 1994 is going to be a blockbuster year, not by accident, but because we have a plan to make it happen. And here are the 3 strategies we're going to use to get there. First, more television advertising. Among other things, that means even better commercials and more network media. Second, promote aggressively. This means repeating programs that have worked in the past, expanding those that have tested well, and trying new ideas that show great potential. Third, event marketing. This means identifying opportunities, be they in media or promotion, that have potential to elevate our place in the consumer's mind as a preeminent entertainment brand. The first of these strategies has really already been covered by Jim, so I'll just underline his thoughts by saying that we are committed to spend the money necessary to take the new creative platform we've established in '93 to even greater heights in 1994. We will continue to invite our customers to make it a blockbuster night, and those invitations will be seen even more frequently on network television. Enough said. Which leads us to number 2 in our 3-part strategy, promote aggressively. Not promotion for the sake of promotion, but promotions that have either proven themselves successful or that are specifically designed to address a strategic opportunity. The promotions we currently have planned for next year can be divided into 2 types. Those that address the high seasonality periods of summer and winter, and those that address the lower seasonality periods of spring and fall. We know from history that the best time to spend our money on advertising or talking to the consumer is when they are most prone to rent, summer and winter. It is during these times that value-added promotions work the best. We currently have 3 such promotions scheduled for '94. One that has proven successful from the past, and 2 new and innovative ideas. The Bonus Box, Movie Music, and Treasure Hunt. In July of 1993, we introduced what became the largest single consumer sampling promotion in history, the Bonus Box. So large, in fact, that our supplier had to use 168 tractor-trailer trucks just to ship them to all our stores. We went through 4 million bonus boxes of products that included snacks, cereals, and drinks from companies such as General Mills, Planters, and Frito-Lay. It was also, we think, the biggest promotional distribution of fat grams in history. We not only moved 4 million bonus boxes, but we experienced an incremental 2.6 million tapes rented over the same period last year. So guess what, folks? It shouldn't come as any great surprise. We're going to do this great value-added promotion again in June of 1994 when rental activity begins to increase to help kickstart our high seasonality summer period. The next 2 promotions, while untried, were received very well in focus groups, and both of them offer us a tremendous opportunity. You don't have to go any further than your car radio to see the value of this first promotion. Many of the new movies in our stores are spawning soundtracks and hit singles that consistently make it to the top 10 on the Billboard music charts. In March of next year, we're going to take advantage of that fact. Because at the same time that Hollywood is voting for Best Song for the Academy Awards, we'll be offering our customers the opportunity to own the best songs. Blockbuster will introduce one of the most unique, value-added promotions we've ever done. We'll leverage the power of the music from our most popular movies to create an incredible Blockbuster exclusive offer. It's a new music CD and cassette called Hollywood Soundtracks. It's Blockbuster's way of offering not only the movies, but also the music behind the movies, the best-known music, and at a killer price point. These CDs and cassettes will feature 10 song titles by the original artist from the top movie hits of 1993. Let's take a look at a sample.
Sometimes who isn't always strong. Can to hold me in your arms and keep me safe from harm. I want to run to you. But if I come to you, tell me, will you stay or will you run away? I don't care who's wrong or right. I don't really wanna fight no more. Too much talking, babe. Let's sleep on it tonight. I don't really wanna fight no more. This is time for letting go.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles and fall down at your door.
You know, this is as good a place as any, I think. We have since we're talking about movies and music and being a worldwide entertainment brand, we have another celebrity with us today that I'd like to take just a moment to recognize from the world of movies, music, and entertainment, and who is known for covering major entertainment events. So we think that it's very appropriate that she's here today, and that's Lisa Gibbons from Entertainment Tonight. Lisa, if you stand up, give Lisa a round of applause. We appreciate you coming today, Lisa. Now, back to Hollywood soundtracks. This promotional offer is going to be rent 2 movies and receive the CD at the self-liquidating price of only $2.99, or the cassette for only $1.99. And these are products that would sell in music stores, as you know, for $12 to $16. It'll be exclusively at Blockbuster. Big hit movies, big songs, big artists, and another big idea for Blockbuster. The next high seasonality promotion that we currently have scheduled for '94 was conceived during a joint company and franchise marketing meeting held earlier this year. We were trying to come up with some innovative ways to address the walkout issue by shifting some of our customers' focus from the new release wall to the library. As a result of that meeting, we began working with our MIS department to introduce a new program we call Treasure Hunt. Here's how to work. Certain titles will be selected throughout the library and entered into a computer system, our computer system, as automatic winners. Now, research tells us that in promotions such as this, instant gratification of low-level prizes is more effective in motivating our customers than some of the larger, less attainable prizes. So, when the customer happens to check out a winner from our library, they'll win an instant prize. Free popcorn, soft drinks, free video rentals, and so on. This will encourage our customers on an ongoing basis to discover the treasures in our library and possibly win a prize for doing so. And most importantly, not to leave our stores empty-handed. Okay, so these are some of the things we have planned during the times when we're advertising and business is supposed to be good. But what about those other times, like that 4-letter word, fall and his ugly sister spring. Well, we've learned a thing or two about how to deal with them as well. We now know that these are perfect times to save our money and spend somebody else's. In doing so, we partner up with another major advertiser by offering coupons on our product in exchange for their customers and advertising. You don't have to look any further than the past month for a terrific example of this promotion. Our rent one, get one free offer tied into Bigfoot Pizza from Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut promoted this Blockbuster offer with more than $10 million in their television advertising and a newspaper insert to 50 million households. Let's take a look at the Pizza Hut produced commercial that introduced this promotion on network television.
Pizza Hut has gone Hollywood. With a Blockbuster Bigfoot movie deal. Now, every time you buy a Bigfoot pizza, you get a coupon for one free movie rental at Blockbuster with any other movie rental. So make it a Blockbuster night with Bigfoot.
My mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my plastic surgeon thanks you.
It's a Blockbuster deal from Pizza Hut.
That was one great, cost-effective way to make it a Blockbuster night. And we're already negotiating to develop a similar offer to shore up our low seasonality next year. The other low seasonality promotion we have planned for next year aims at a younger yet very important target for us, those that rent kids' videos and video games. We've been working with Quaker Cereal to develop a promotion that will be launched during the high seasonality of mid-July and continue through the low seasonality of October 1994. The promotion is tied to America's most popular kids cereal, Captain Crunch. During that period, Blockbuster will be featured on 10 million Captain Crunch cereal boxes. These boxes will feature a coupon for a free kids video rental, as well as a bonus card inside that, when completed, will be good for a free video game rental. And in addition to being pictured on over 10 million cereal boxes on breakfast tables around America, this promotion also provides us with some tremendous network television exposure. Quaker will produce and support the Captain Crunch promotion with $4 million in media and on-air messages during kids' Saturday morning television, with a minimum of 150 target rating points per week in the beginning weeks of the promotion. From the very start of the day, we're going to have kids wanting to make it a Blockbuster night. Now, before we leave the subject of kids, let's take a minute to touch on a community service program that has certainly served us well.
It's a scene I'll never forget. Gulf Breeze, Florida neighborhood welcomes home a little girl they feared they'd never see again. Thanks to America's Most Wanted viewers, Jenny Mae Crone was delivered from the clutches of a kidnapper into the arms of her joyful parents. Jenny's a very lucky girl. What made the difference were the hundreds of photos, and most importantly, the home video her parents gave to the media. With no real clues, it was the best tool police had. They were hoping someone somewhere had seen Jenny Crone. Now, God forbid, if any of these children are ever missing for whatever reason, their parents will be prepared. They're being videotaped as part of Blockbuster Video's Kid Print program.
Next time you walk into your local Blockbuster video store, you might want to bring the kids. All this month, the chain is repeating its offer to videotape children for identification in case the unthinkable happens. They get lost or even abducted.
Hello, I'm Antonio Mora. There's something you can now do to help safeguard your child if he or she is ever reported missing. It's a child safety program available from Blockbuster Video.
Blockbuster Video has a free offer that parents won't want to pass up.
Channel 5 and Blockbuster Video are proud to bring you this program, so take the time to kid print your child.
If you're a parent like me, you should know about Kid Print.
Kid Print. It's free. It's important. It's at Blockbuster. Do it for your child.
1993 was the fourth year for Kid Print, and certainly our most successful yet. Nearly 350,000 children were kid printed in August of this year. That's an incredible number. This significant increase in kid print activity can be attributed to a number of circumstances. First, Our total media value for 1993 among television and radio partners was $2.8 million, as compared to a total of only $1.5 million for 1992. In 1993, KidPrint had 89 television partners and 131 radio partners throughout the Blockbuster system. This year, we also provided free videotapes for the first time. And while we can measure media value, we'll never be able to accurately measure the goodwill that the KidPrint program has brought us. All of you are to be applauded for your continuing efforts in the support of this valuable program. Now let's move on to the third and final component of our 1994 marketing plans, event marketing. Event marketing is a term we use to classify opportunities that transcend the typical benefits of advertising and promotion to achieve even higher goals. Sometimes the benefits of event marketing are difficult to measure in short-term dollars and cents, but their long-term value is undeniable. In Blockbuster's case, they're designed to increase top-of-mind awareness, build our brand value, and set us apart as a true leader in providing entertainment to the public. A lot of these events are opportunistic in nature, meaning that while we may not know they're going to exist months in advance, we must be ready to act on them when they do occur. Let's take a look at 3 such opportunities that we took advantage of in 1993.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the MTV Movie Awards. Starring Mel Gibson, Valeria Golino, Whitney Houston, Rachel Hunter, John Lovitz, LL Cool J, Kelly Lynch, Mary Stuart Masters, Rosie O'Donnell, Sarah Jessica Parker, Rosie Perez, Keanu Reeves, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Pauly Shore, Christian Slater, Wesley Snipes, Sharon Stone, Marissa Tomei, Denzel Washington, with performances by Duran Duran, Dr. Dre, Stone Temple Pilots, and Rod Stewart.
The ultimate prize, the maximum score, the MTV Movie Awards.
1993 was a blockbuster year at the second annual MTV Movie Awards, with Blockbuster Video participating as lead sponsor for the second year in a row. We received extensive on-air exposure and vignettes that were used to promote the show, and our commercials ran more than 350 times, reaching millions of viewers. MTV viewers are heavy renters, and our movie award sponsorship created even greater brand awareness for Blockbuster. Next spring, we'll be back April through June as a major sponsor of the MTV Movie Awards for the third year in a row. Sponsorship provides Blockbuster with a high-profile association with this major entertainment event. During 1993, Blockbuster also served as the title sponsor of Paul McCartney's New World Tour, a premier television event for Blockbuster and Paul McCartney. The last performance of his tour was promoted in our stores, telecast live on the Fox television network from the Blockbuster Pavilion, and watched by millions of viewers. The concert was also simulcast on the Westwood One radio network throughout the United States and Canada. Big numbers, big event, another big opportunity for Blockbuster. As you know, Blockbuster is currently serving as the title sponsor of the Rod Stewart Tour. Stewart is one of the hottest entertainers in the music business today. And as you've seen for yourselves, Blockbuster has a very big presence at every concert venue, from banners over the stage and its souvenir outlets to a 4-minute video clip showing Blockbuster clips cut to Rod Stewart music. The video, of course, ends with "Make it a Blockbuster night." We've learned a lot about what it takes to make the most of these events, some of it the hard way. But what we've learned in 1993, we're now going to apply to the first big event of 1994.
Hi, this is Tina Turner. Watch for my What's Love Live concert special, sponsored by Blockbuster Video, coming this holiday season on Fox.
To kick off 1994, Tina Turner will perform live at the Blockbuster Pavilion in San Bernardino, and that show will be telecast on the Fox network nationwide. Blockbuster will once again be the title sponsor of a major television event. Tina Turner and Blockbuster, what's love got to do with it? A lot. The love of entertainment. In our search for big event opportunities for 1994, we also wanted to signal our close association with the entertainment industry, while at the same time using that association to give our customers a unique opportunity, an opportunity only a leader could arrange, an opportunity to be a star. So during the fourth quarter of '94, we will launch a multi-tiered, multi-winner event called Be a Star. This promotion will offer specially arranged entertainment-oriented prizes, prizes like parts in upcoming movies and television shows, roles in Blockbuster television commercials, there's a big one, floor seats at the Lakers game, just like Jack Nicholson, tickets to Wimbledon and the Super Bowl, seats at the Grammys and the MTV Movie Awards, and the list goes on. Who knows? Maybe we can even arrange for some free Marlins and Panthers tickets. We're still in the early development stage with this event, but our objective is clear. This program will have something for everyone, including great Blockbuster opportunities for even broader exposure with major tie-in partners. It's a powerful way to wind up what is sure to be a Blockbuster year. Now the last big event I want to tell you about is going to occur in the summer of 1994. And it's all about serious fun for the seriously young at heart, the nation's ever-growing population of video game renters. In the summer of 1994, we will target this vitally important segment of our market with an event that only Blockbuster can undertake, the Blockbuster Video Game Challenge. The Blockbuster Video Game Challenge will be a tournament unlike any other ever attempted. We have successfully tested this video game competition in a number of markets, including Houston, Washington, Wichita, which won an award for it last night, and currently in Orlando, which F.L. Chase will talk about later. The response to it has been so successful that Blockbuster is rolling it out system-wide as a very big, very exciting, hands-on event for our customers in 1994. It's an in-store video game competition that features the top games from Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. Contestants pick their game times and the times they want to play, and of course, video game rentals will be encouraged for practice. Winners can work their way through individual store competitions to market and zone-level competitions, with a semifinalist going to Universal Studios in Hollywood to compete in the Grand Championships. And there are prizes all along the way, like Blockbuster Video Game Challenge t-shirts, game players, accessories, video game rentals, and more. The Blockbuster Video Game Challenge will target what is already one of the hottest and fastest growing areas of our product mix. This certainly should help make it a blockbuster year for the video game business. Now, before we close, let's take a brief look at the national marketing calendar for 1994. As you can see from our commitment to increased network advertising exposure of our Make It a Blockbuster Night television campaign, to our aggressive promotions keyed to both our high and low seasonality periods, to our major event marketing, we have developed a calendar that will send a message loud and clear. If you're looking for entertainment, you need look no further than your neighborhood Blockbuster video store. So as you can see from our presentations today, we truly have a blockbuster year ahead of all of us. The integrated marketing and advertising plans that we've developed are the results of an evolution that has carried our company to a singular position of leadership within the home video industry and the leading source of entertainment worldwide. Our marketing will continue to evolve, to change, and to grow. The basis for the concept of evolution is survival of the fittest, and we are our industry's finest example of that concept. There are millions of ways to make it a blockbuster night, and we plan to show our customers just how to do it through blockbuster advertising, blockbuster promotions, blockbuster merchandising, and blockbuster big events. Everything we do will send a message that will build the Blockbuster brand and enable all of us to make it a blockbuster year in 1994. Thank you. And now I'd like to welcome Mr. F.L. Chase, our Vice President in charge of field marketing. F.L.?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. F.L. Chase, Vice President of Field Marketing.
Thank you, Brian, and thank you, Blockbuster franchisees. During the past few months, I've had the opportunity to meet and talk with many of you, and as we travel our markets, I plan to get around and meet all of you in the very near future. Today, I'd like to talk to you about local store marketing and how we'll integrate its important role in our 1994 marketing plans. Together, we share stores in a wide range of very unique and diverse neighborhoods and communities where Blockbuster Video plays a critical entertainment role. Today, we want you to know that we clearly understand the vital role that local store marketing can and should play in growing our revenue base and our market share in these communities. Now, that's why I'm here, to work with our corporate zone people and your franchise organizations to bring into sharper focus local store marketing programs and events. Now, let's talk about our specific action plans for local store marketing. There are 5 areas of concentration in which we'll implement very specific action plans. First, we'll localize many of our national promotions by adding top spin to carry forward our Make It a Blockbuster Night theme. An example of this effort is our local market extension of Blockbuster Entertainment sponsorship of the Rod Stewart USA Tour. During the past 60 days, our field marketing managers, along with Ivy Flexer, our senior marketing director for Blockbuster Pavilions, and many of you have made Make It a Blockbuster Night a reality for hundreds of Rod Stewart's fans. And over the past 60 days, we've developed local store promotions for over 30 concerts, and we've achieved an incremental stretch media value in excess of $400,000. Now, here are some examples of how Make It a Blockbuster Night with Rod Stewart came alive at our stores. In Detroit, Blockbuster-sponsored on-air ticket giveaways to make it a Blockbuster night and a Rod Stewart weekend with the grand prize as a complete flyaway to see Rod in Los Angeles. Total value of the promo spots and the grand prize provided by the station was over $30,000. And in Memphis and Nashville, our franchisee, Southern Stores, tied in with local radio stations and Mitre Sports to do in-store and on-air registrations for tickets, CDs, and soccer gear in both markets. And in Nashville, the station also held 5 remotes at Blockbuster locations where they gave away tickets and premiums. The total promotional value was in excess of $40,000. And in Charlotte, we conducted a 10-day pre-concert promotion that included a register to win for concert tickets at our store and a make-your-own Rod Stewart video contest for a grand prize to Rod's concert in Miami. In addition, remote broadcast, a popular morning DJ team gave traffic reports and pre-concert information from, you guessed it, the Blockbuster blimp. Our stretch media value was in excess of $20,000. But even more importantly, extending our national promotions and event marketing programs at the local level provides all of us with a tremendous competitive edge. We can gain maximum exposure with minimal expense by leveraging the tremendous value of our Blockbuster brand with media and promotional partners. Putting local topspin on our national promotions is a great way to stretch our media dollar and promotional values. And in 1994, we'll look along with you for creative and unique ways to extend our national promotions and continue to capitalize on our Make It a Blockbuster Night theme. Our next area of concentration is expanding our participation and support of major local community events. This area requires that all of us must be well connected and knowledgeable about local community events in our markets. Our zone marketing managers and field staff are actively evaluating all of our corporate markets to ensure that wherever our customers gather for fun and entertainment, that we have a significant Blockbuster presence. Some good examples of this community support theme are Sunfest, which is South Florida's premier jazz, arts, and water event. As presenting sponsor, we reach over 325,000 customers in a 3-day period. Our support includes free visors for current and new Blockbuster members. In addition, we support booths with play and win games and a children's play area. And a Kids Fishing Day directly impacted 450 underprivileged children. These children were provided a great opportunity to experience a day on the ocean. And while media exposure was significant, and the T-shirts that the kids wore showed up in local broadcast and print media, the big value was the memorable experience that Blockbuster helped provide. And in St. Louis, one of several areas ravaged by recent flood disasters, we supported relief efforts by donating $1 for every movie rental and game rental for a day in all of our St. Louis stores. Our donation to the American Red Cross Relief was over $25,000. But as all of you know, there is more to it than hanging banners or printing T-shirts or supplying premium giveaways. It's all about community spirit. It's putting back into the neighborhoods in which we live and work. Our third area of concentration is the revitalization of our local store marketing menu. Our menu of local store marketing programs will be designed to provide effective and affordable solutions to tough business issues, such as generating customer traffic, building our membership base, creating frequency, addressing competitive action situations, and serve as a resource for very unique and impactful grand openings, just to name a few. Equally important, certain of these programs will have point-of-sale support for immediate distribution. And these will be programs that were developed and implemented by you and our corporate field organization, and they'll be proven winners. Now, several of you have responded to our recent request asking you to share your successes, and we appreciate your input very, very much. During the next 60 days, we'll publish the first issue of our local store marketing menu. And each quarter, we'll publish a new edition to keep our menu fresh with new programs developed by you and our corporate field marketing staff. All of you play a vital role in the quality and the effectiveness of this menu. We know that there's tremendous creative talent and resources within both our franchise community and within our corporate stores. And we're going to work hard to find ways to tap into this talent pool. Now, our next area of concentration is by far the most difficult. The development and the execution of effective competitive action programs is a critical issue for our corporate stores and for you. We know full well that we've got to be smarter, more creative, and quicker in our response to competition. And today we're actively engaged in testing and developing competitive, affordable action plans that deal with growing share against a multi-store competitor and the independent down the street. As Brian mentioned, kids and video games are a natural combination, a combination that can add up to some significant video rentals. That's why today in Orlando, Florida, we're promoting a citywide video game tournament that goes right to the heart of our competitors' major weakness. We've leveraged our media partners and we've aligned ourselves with other key sponsors. And again, we'll bring customers what only Blockbuster Video can: unique, exciting entertainment value. We have a well-defined competitive action plan in place for Orlando that will continue for the next several months. It will grow our market share and our net revenue. And we've just begun to leverage our size and the value of our Blockbuster brand in the Orlando market. And we've made the development of effective competitive action programs for single and multi-store competitors the top priority for our field marketing group. Our last area of concentration will focus on the development and the implementation of market-wide local promotions that are in concert with our national marketing calendar. Here we'll seek out promotional programs that have an appropriate tie-in to capitalize on our tremendous entertainment image. During the past 60 days, we've tested several promotional concepts. A good example includes our Great Escape Wild Card with the San Diego Wild Animal Park. This promotion utilized a simple punch card that provided our customer a buy one, get one free ticket for 6 video rentals. And we also did a similar promotion with Knott's Berry Farm that proved equally successful. Now, many of our market-wide promotions will utilize other people's money, their customer base, to provide our Blockbuster customers with significant entertainment value. Today, we are actively developing market-wide promotions for the first quarter of '94, and all of them extend the simple message that Blockbuster provides customers with incredible entertainment value, both inside and outside the home. Examples of our first quarter 1994 market-wide events include Make It a Blockbuster Weekend. Using a simple punch card system, customers can qualify for an incredible weekend getaway by renting 6 videos. This regional promotion includes a significant room discount and a free companion airline ticket, and these can be used separately or in conjunction with each other. This program will encourage frequency and loyalty to our video renter and provide first-class entertainment value. We've made it simple to execute, and we will utilize the customer base and the media support from our tie-in partners. In addition, we'll test professional sports team promotions in Chicago and Dallas. These events will utilize tickets and unique logo premiums that drive traffic and transactions without discounting our product. Again, we'll utilize the strength of major promotional partners to provide media support and the customer incentives. Now let's summarize what together you should expect from our local store marketing efforts. First, unique and creative local store marketing promotions that put top spin on national promotions. Secondly, increase our presence and penetration in local marketing community events. And third, the revitalization of our local store marketing menu, and we'll publish it quarterly to keep it alive. Fourth, the development of effective and affordable competitive action programs. And fifth, local market-wide promotional events that extend and capitalize on our entertainment image. Now, this is how our zone marketing managers and I will make it a Blockbuster year with local store marketing. Local store marketing is all we do. It's our only job, and you're our customers. We have a very talented group of zone marketing managers, And together we're going to work very hard to build a solid local store marketing partnership with each of you. Thank you, and now I'll turn the spotlight of fame back to Jim.
Thank you. I know we're running over a bit. Ron told me to tell you, if anybody's got an 11:30 bus to the airport, they've got to go get on the bus now. And so you have to go get on. It's right outside, Ron? Okay. And I'm going to make a couple comments. You have all been a great audience. I know we've run over, and I apologize, but we wanted to give you plenty of content. We definitely have some great programs ahead, and I think you can be very confident about the future. I want to make a couple points. At the very heart of everything we do is a fantastic consumer proposition. A great evening or afternoon or morning or weekend of entertainment for a few bucks. Everybody wants to be entertained, and everybody's got a few bucks. Most marketers would kill for such a simple proposition. On the basic level, we have probably one of the world's most attractive propositions. And fortunately, we've created a great way to draw attention to our proposition with Make It a Blockbuster Night. It's a selling idea which works today, and it should continue to work for years to come. I want to remind you all that many great companies have grown substantially from just such a simple idea. I mentioned earlier, you deserve a break today, and come to Marlboro Country for McDonald's and Marlboro, respectively. They built those businesses on those ideas. Managed properly, a great selling idea really becomes a major piece of long-term equity for a company. Through the power of this idea and excellent execution, the value of the company increases. We are on our way to placing Make It a Blockbuster Night as part of the marketing architecture of America. I'm having a small stroke here. We're on our way to making this idea a real big bucks financial asset. To truly make this happen, we've got to all work together. We must make the idea of a Blockbuster Night come alive for people everywhere. We together have to do more than hang signs and run commercials. We need to connect with people and their values and their lives. Building a brand is all about connecting emotionally with people. As you return home, I ask you to begin right away to find a way to make it a Blockbuster Night. Make that part of the fabric of your local market. Take that idea and make it mean something special in your markets. Connect it with events and goings-on which are important to the folks of your communities. From Billings to Wichita, from Honolulu to New York, and from Las Vegas to Chicago, please go find ways to make It a Blockbuster Night a big part of your community. Connect it with fun and with events that people have an emotional connection with. I'm now going to say goodbye, and thank you very much for your time. And on the screen, you will see a great view of America unfolding. And you will see people all over America coming home from work or play or whatever. And your jobs, like mine, are to get them to think about us. Think about Blockbuster and make it a Blockbuster Night tonight. Thanks very much.
a blockbuster night.
I think we can do better than that. What a great marketing presentation. Come on, do better. Stand up. Where's all those great marketers? Jim, FL, Brian, their staffs.
Somebody who really needs a real big hand is Rich Gabe and Claire Kaiser from Bernstein Rain, who did a big part of putting this together, and the multi-image group from Boca Raton. Let's give them a big hand.
Could I get the house lights all the way up for a minute? I get the house lights up. I speak in immediate action. We got a couple things we need to do immediately following this. Of course, we have our champagne reception with some little nibbles. Of course, we have a lunch for those that don't have to catch planes back at the Century Plaza. We've had a lot of Blockbuster nights and Blockbuster days and Blockbuster early mornings the past couple of days. And things like this don't come together without the efforts of a lot of people, and a lot of people, but there's a couple of people that we need to single out. One, a group, and I want the lights up. The support staff that works in the message center and puts all those great bags together are all some tremendous people from Blockbuster in Fort Lauderdale, and I like them to stay. We affectionately call them the Famettes, and mostly women, but a couple of men. Gary Halpin is always there to help us out. Could they stand up, please? A big round of applause. And believe me, working Fame is no day at the beach. These kids are in 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and they're there late at night trying to fix all the various things that unraveled during the course of this. Of course, the one person that's most responsible for the management of Fame, and I hope she's in here, this is her 5th Fame, and she just keeps getting better and better, and we hope Fame just keeps getting better and better. Would you please recognize Sherry O'Neill, who manages Fame. Sherry here. There's a million details, and somehow she juggles them all. Our program today we think was exciting. We want to leave on an exciting note. I don't think we could do anything that's more exciting than a marketing presentation. So like any good Hollywood director, I went to the editing booth and I edited a few things out that we're not going to do that we traditionally do. And I think Sherry's coming down there with some messages for me. Do you have messages for me, Sherry? Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Do you have a message for me? Why don't you deliver the message yourself? Just deliver the message.
What am I doing? I just came from outside.
Okay. Just want to, well, we thanked you, and you just came in to be thanked, and I thought maybe you came down. We had this act very well rehearsed. You can tell. Very well rehearsed act. Anyway, Sherry in 2 weeks is going out on a site selection tour. We've narrowed Fame 6 down to 3 locations, and one of them could be a town near you.
Could be.
Probably not, though, since I know where I want to go. Anyway, a big round of applause for Sherry again, who did such a great job.
Thank everybody for their patience.
Yeah, Sherry asked me to say thank you for your patience and everything. We typically end with Stephen Wayne, but I made an executive decision. Stephen Wayne, they're out of here. We're not going to listen to them today. They got enough thanks last night from everybody. They don't need to give a speech. What I would like to do is close Fame in a traditional manner. We do it every year. We record your every move. We have our mini cams and our handy cams in your closets, in your bedrooms, in your shoes, and certainly throughout all of the Fame events. This has been Fame 5, I think, from my standpoint, from what I see of it, it's probably our best ever, from a great Rod Stewart concert on a Sunday night through the great Polygram Posse Party and the Fox Awards Party, the MGM and Warner Brothers presentations, and a great tour of Warner and a stop at MCA with lunch and a lot of slobbering by the Beethoven gang. It's been great, but what's really been great are the people that make this possible, and those people, of course, are you. So if you would just kind of focus on the big screen, we'd like to feature you as we close Fame, and thank you very much. see you next year at Fame 6.